Hmm. I guess that was too strong. Whatever. Fine. I don't even care. That's perfectly fine. Whatever. Hello and welcome again. I am Mad Mel, the artist, the envisionary, the psychopath, the crazy man, the one and only. There's no substitution for this type of madness. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no substitution for this type of insanity. And that's why you come here, because it's creative. So, what am I going to get back to today? DB Man? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to get back to DB Man. We're going to go on ahead and do that. We're going to go back and start working on him. And Crazy No Way, yes. That's what they say. That's what they say. They say I'm crazy. Kind of like my shirt, right? Kind of like my shirt. You know, there it is. Aha, I like it. It's pretty nice. Yes, Crazy No Way. It's not like you can into my soul or anything. Yes, it's not like I can stare. There we go. I don't stare into people's souls. I just look deep inside. I find what's mad in there, and then I cultivate that. I got a fan running at high speed over my head, so my eyes flutter. Normally I can do it, but it's hot in here. You know, computers and radiation and all that kind of stuff and insanity. But whatever, right? You put it under the chin. I mean, it goes. The chin rest is always engaged. But let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's go on ahead, get to the screen, get going here. Oh, by the way, got the timer. Well, the timer was already running because I want to make sure that the batteries are working, but we're going to go on ahead and get over here to the screen like so. Now you guys can see me over here, right? So I got a timer, right? And why not? Why not see if I can enlarge that? Can I? Can I? Can I do anything with the top cam? Can I? Nope. Sure can't. Can't enlarge that by no means whatsoever. So I don't care. Anyway, got a camera here. What? It's like 8, something like that. So we're gonna set it for an hour. There we go. Yay! So we're gonna spend an hour on DB Man, and then we're gonna go to Project Madhouse. Cool. Let's hit this music. Chat's open. Super chats. Thank you all for the super chats. I'll go on and shout you guys out. Demetra, Nuclear, Zetarius, Asmodeus if he pops in, you know. Super chat friends. You know, that's what we're doing here. We're having a good time playing music. Tell me if that's good. 42, is that good? Cool. I'll turn myself down because I'm like right up on the mic. So for those of you that aren't new to this or that are new to this, let me explain to you. I have 3 different colored comic books I've been working on over the past couple of years, right? And funny enough, all 3 of them are interconnected to each other, and all 3 of them share pretty much almost parallel dimensions and universes. So I'm creating something brand new while you're here. So if you're coming in and you're seeing this and you're like, what is this dude doing? That's because I'm creating a world that's brand new that you've never seen before, you know? And if you like it, cool. And if you don't, hey, you know what? Don't be a fuddy-dud. You know, you might learn something. You might like it or not. And if you don't, that's cool. And if you got a problem with, you know, I don't know, a black ball head with no face, this just ain't for you, right? So let's go on ahead. This man's over here screaming from the last time I checked. We're about to get our first act of violence. Yeah, so he's over here and he's checking. Like the interesting thing about Mister is he always likes to check and make sure, right? This is when he finds out that he's able to do this, actually. So I'm just going to do some line work. Get this going here. How's everybody's weekend going so far? Everybody having a good weekend? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Or at least tried to. And if you didn't, well, you didn't tie your HUD coat tight enough. You know, there's always room for tight. You just gotta, you know, some people say you gotta like tighten up your bootstraps. No, you just gotta pull another latch in the coat, right? Just give me another hard latch until you hear those shoulders go block, and then that's the end of it, like, you know. And then you know that you're locked in when you feel your shoulders just give out. Like when they just pop out and you just, you know, screaming and stuff. That's when you know it's really working, right? The opening video crashed. I don't know what happened to that, but, you know, I guess it was too strong. But that happens sometimes, you know, when I'm touching stuff, it just breaks. You know? Great restful weekend. Hey, you cannot ask for anything better than that. A great restful weekend. You know, if you got to go do something, that's awesome. If you didn't, I mean, hey, you know, as long as you had a good time in whatever you were doing and, you know, you were safe and you didn't, you know, do anything too wild and crazy, I say it's a success. Myself, I had to go out into town and put my recon outfit on, aka the hologram, and see what was going on out there. That's what I like to call going out in public. Just putting on the hologram suit and going out and seeing what's going on. So see, he has this aura of chaos that he uses, right? This is how he's able to kind of depict who's evil and who's not. And depending on how big that wave is, depends on how much power he's going to get from the slaughter, right? Because he has to use chaos energy. But Mel, aren't you going to give everything away? I mean, you know, I'm not giving everything away. But I will tell you guys, there's going to be some changes to the schedule. There's going to be changes to the schedule here. Something different I'm going to do. Something new I'm going to try. But I'll talk about that later on. Maybe before the end of the stream. So, one of you awesome mad ones out there, just remember to type in, don't forget to tell us the news. And I will pin that, or you can just put it at some point, and I will not forget to tell you guys what the important news is. Okay, what just happened there? Oh, okay, cute. What exactly are you think you're going to do? See, OBS is going to be silly. See, I see what you're doing, OBS. You're not fooling anybody, you silly computer device, machinery, components. Nope. Why did I hit that? I didn't mean to hit that. Damn. Oh well, whatever. There we go. Now we're going to go down to the next one right here. We're going to get right in here. Oh yeah. So this is where he's going to go up here and confront that man with the mask. There we are. All right. I'll just bring this back. And the fun thing about me drawing these characters so much, like I don't have to really do line work. OBS cannot contain us. Exactly, OBS cannot. It's always something with it. It's like, oh, I ain't got enough power, Captain. I don't have enough power. You know what? You do. But you know, I always think of OBS as being that guy in like an action film, you know, that's like hanging on, like, oh God, I don't want to fall. And then it's just like, ah! And you just get to see that long panning shot of them like zooming down into the ground. Yeah, no, that's OBS. OBS every time. I don't know how much. Miles Dyson, right? After he got gunned down, right? And he's over there holding that weight, and I don't know how much longer I can hold this. Yeah, that's OBS. All right, I'm done. I'm done now. I'm done. I promise, I'm done. Man, bunch of bums. Let me fix this. Come here. Oh yeah, and DB Man and Mister's also got a gun too now. It's not just a yeah, it's a mean ass revolver, boy. So chat, let me know, how do you want this first guy to get done in? Because you guys get to choose the first guy to get taken out, okay? And I'm going to show you who it is. He's got to get this mask off of this guy. So the guy with the mask, he's literally just going to just pull him apart, right? He's just going to just mask off, and his whole like head's just going to come off. So that's already set. I already have that set. But old buddy back here, right? The one back here with the hair, not the one that's sitting there spraying the paint in his mouth with the other guy. He's going to be the first one. So you guys can pick. Either we can reveal the revolver soon, just right off the back, just this is what I got, because I don't mind that at all. Just go on ahead and just show them what you got, right? Let them know. Let them know that I mean business. I'm not here playing around. Do you see me throwing a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the floor? No, I got a pistol. That's what I have. I got real man business in my hand, right? That's for those in the back of the room. What are you drawing? Okay, for those in the back, I am drawing the DB Man and Mr. Comic. I have been working on this for months. Okay, this right here, this is the comic I've been working on. Let me pull the page up. That right here. Here's the cover, right? These are Agents of Chaos. These two are basically the epitome of Chaos Manifest. That is what they are. They are the anti-hero that kicks so much ass, it ain't even funny. But it is funny. It's a dark comedy. This whole thing is a dark comedy. So that's really what this is. It's a very dark comedy, man. Very dark. But it has a good message. It's basically, you know, sometimes you know, it has a good message. What is that message? Don't open interdimensional portals. I don't know. That's the only thing I can gather, because, you know, him and the Madman both came from almost the same place, right? Is anybody even listening? No, maybe. I'll tell you what. I'll let you guys, whoever wants to be the all-star tonight. Whoever wants to be the all-star tonight. You pick the first, you pick them. You pick the guy. Pick the guy. Hal, throw it up there. Let me know. How do you guys want him to get done in? Pistol, or him use his, because he doesn't have any power yet, right? He doesn't have any power. He just got here fresh, right? And I'm purposely making him have no power. So this is how he's going to get it. But he's got to do something. This is how this works. How does he know? How does he know exactly that that's the way that's supposed to work? Well, you know, he's about to find out. He just got here. He doesn't know that he has any abilities. But he's about to find out that he can do stuff. You know? And if he does go for the gun, I got the line for him before he blows that guy smooth in half, right? I will give you guys a little sneak peek on the gun that he's using. If any of you have ever seen the OVA Wicked City, it's a tilt to that, right? It's a tilt to that revolver. It's just, I made that revolver a hell of a lot more. What in the fuck is this? Yeah, so that's my contribution to the world, is I take what's already there, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like this boat that I'm on called Going Places ain't going nowhere. So I'm gonna put a thruster just on the back of my seat and just hit the button. I'm just going to do that. I'm not even gonna have a joystick. I'm just bobbling my head straight into destruction. And that's what it feels like. That's what this feels like to me, and I love it, and I'm happy. I can actually say I'm very happy and grateful to be able to do this. I'm happy that you guys are here, and if you're new, I hope that you come back again the next time we stream, or come and see some of the other video stuff, because I'm going to be doing some more shorts. What do you mean going to be? Well, they're in the work, and things have changed in the world of madness that I am in, and there are some things I'm going to have to do to fix and also work with the time I have. There we go. Yeah, he just walks up and stands on these guys. You are happy? Yeah. No, I am. I'm happy. I'm happy. It took a while. I was trying to do shit that didn't matter, and I didn't mean it like it didn't matter. I was just doing things that didn't really, the comics make me happy. I enjoy doing that, and the illustration work. Like, it's just, there's so many things I want to do, but I have to figure out what I'm going to do, and just trying to figure out time to be able to do stuff. And I'm getting more time to be able to do stuff, so that's going to be good too. And it's awesome when you get a chance to do this, because I know most of you mad ones, love the DV Man, especially some of you that are in the inner circle of the asylum. You have seen a lot of this work. Do you, boo? Yeah. No, I'm doing me. Period. Like, that's just it. I'm enjoying myself. And I encourage you guys to do the same. Find something that you enjoy and do it. As long as it isn't like, I don't know, doing something wild and crazy, like, doing something that'll get you put in prison, I guess, or get you killed. Don't want to do that. And if you're doing art, I would say just stick. If you are inspired to do art, or you're like, man, I love what's going on here, art's a good way to express yourself too. Well, I don't know, man. I just, I don't really know about if I can draw or not. I get so tired of hearing about that. I don't know if I can draw. You can draw. You can draw. I don't know, man. I can draw. I just can do a stick figure, and that's something. There's some people who wish they can do that, which is the bare minimum, but hey, if you can do that, that's cool too. Let me back this up. So now, since we got the man here, all right, let's see, chat, what we're going to do. What is it going to be? Because he's standing here and he's about to have this conversation with this man. This man's about to have a bad time. About to have a very bad time. So let's go on and get this gas mask off this man so we can get his face. That's exactly how I was going to call it too. It's like, I need your face. And he's just going to, why would he take a man's face? And that's a good question. Why not? Why not? I mean, if I popped in a different dimension without a face, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is try to take one, find one. If I can. That's wild, man. Why would he need a face? I don't know, man. It's probably because it's funny and you think it's fun. Like, sometimes you gotta have fun with the stuff you make. And I like to make things that make no damn sense sometimes because it's fun. I always think about, like, because I was asked one time, like, how would you handle being able to go to like a comic book signing? I'm like, oh, that's great. I would love it. And then the follow-up question was like, would you be nervous? I'm like, no, not at all. And then the last question out of that was what if they ask you about your books and stuff, like if you have like some type of diehard fandom that, you know, really put a lot of thought into what's going on, or how do you feel about, like, if they got cringy or whatnot. And I'm just like, the whole premise is this, man. I'm doing this because it's fun, and I ain't thinking too hard about it, because I think all I do is if I'm drawing something I think it's funny, I'm going to do it, right? Because I think sometimes the best humor is just off the cuff, you know. I like the way that this is working, I'm going to just go on and do that. And yes, his suit moves like an organism sometimes, like depending on what's going on. Right now is his most vulnerable state you'll ever see Mr. in. For now. There will be a later point. It's like, what, so he's just going to be invincible the whole time? No, not the whole time. You know, he has powers, but it takes time to develop. He gets enough power to do one thing, but, you know, think of it like an RPG game. Like, you're getting experience by proxy. That's how they work together. Until he gains what he needs someone to run around and do some stuff for him. You know, like, I need you to go run some errands for me real quick. Just a little bit more intense than that, which will require you to go run out and commit acts of violence. But, you know. Alright, let's turn this man's head around. There we are. There we go. There we are. There, just going ahead and get that out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. Makes it easier for me so I don't have to try to remember, you know, because sometimes that becomes a pain. Like, oh man, I forgot something, you know. Let's see, where's he gone? There we go, now I snatched his ear. Oh, that head's too big. Hold on. Sometimes that happens, you know. Head gets a little too large from yelling. Ah, hello, Bing Boozler. Yes. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Ah, yes, more Mr. Indeed. You know, this is, and I've been giving the chat an opportunity to figure out. Someone gets to have the badge of, hey, good pick, good choice, right? Like, let me go up here and show this real quick and get this. I'm gonna change the song. Get out of here. Oh no, that's something new. Anyways, so one of these guys has got to go. Gas Mask man is gone. Gas mask man. That man is gone. He's gone. Mr. Spray Paint finished. DB Man's going to take him completely apart. Not even DB Man, sorry. Mister's about to take him apart because he needs his mask. But the guy behind him with the low cut, he's the first guy Mister actually gets to take out. And I'm going to give that an option for you guys to pick it. So you got to put that in the chat. You know, like I could either use a power, like he can use one of his little bit of a power, which isn't much. It'll be very minute. It'll be enough for him to do damage and probably kill the dude, yeah. And he would get more power from that, but it'll leave him in a weaker state, which I kind of already had that written in this. Or we can go on and just reveal he has a revolver early. Well, why would he have a revolver early? Listen, there's stuff. He came through a portal, man. Chill. We'll get to that. It's called world building. Give it a minute. I assure you it'll be worth the wait. Just keep in mind, when there's things that Mister talks about that interconnects with the Madman, you know. There's a lot of stuff that is both interconnected. Oh yeah, so, you know. So I'll be checking the chat periodically just to see if someone puts something in there. All right. Let's fix this leg. I don't like that. There, we're going to do something a little bit different. Alright, I gotta fix his body position.
I had a feeling I was going to have to do that before I started this. I was just like, am I going to do it or not? How am I going to position the body? But I went against my better judgment on that, and I kind of see where I made a mistake. There we go. Better judgment fixed. But for consistency, I want to just do this and I'll come in with some harder lines later. There we are. All right. Oh. Wait, is that? Oh, I think that's what's wrong with that. No? Well, what's wrong with it? What is going on here? So the corners don't work in the panel? That's great. What the hell? Hold on. Oh no. Is that silly? Or what? What is it doing? Wait, what are you doing? I didn't want that. Damn it. Damn. Come back to that and fix that later. There. Now we get to do something vile to this man. I think he's going to just snatch the whole thing off of him. I think he's just going to just snatch it off. Yeah, that is going to happen to him. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, don't you do that. Come back here. There we go. Pesky thing always trying to run away. Alright, let's get in here. Let's pull this man apart. Ah, damn it. There we go. Oh no. He has no head? Oh. Oh, that's sad. There we go. The mask is mine now. And that's the line. Give me your face. And then just pulls it off of him. You don't need that. You don't need that. What kind of psychotic shit is that? Someone tell you, give me your face, you don't need that anymore. That's wild work. I feel some kind of way about that. I bet that guy did too, but you know, for a minute at least, felt something. And then it was over with. You know, it's kind of sad. Let me bring this back. Get rid of this here. Ah, stupid. There we go. Oh man, we got a nice crowd of people popping in today. There we go. Yeah, we wasn't ready for any of that. None of it. There we go. All right, now since we got this guy done, he didn't like that man's attitude, so he had to show him what was going on. Snatched his head right off his damn body. You know. I guess need to put a toe on that. There we go. Alright. There, and then we can do this. Let's see here. There we are. There we are. All right. Let me turn the page. Yeah, that's why it works. Someone get their head pulled off while they're trying to beat up on somebody else. You know, just full on like removal. And he's got his foot still on the dude. The guy ain't got no shoes on. He's just in socks, right? He got beat out of his shoes, which is sad. I don't wish that upon anybody. That's sad work right there, man. There you go. And his little sock feet. He took his everything. Yeah, he just snatched him completely apart. He just said no. He said, I want your head. And he just snatched. There we go. So, we're about to go to the next page. We got one more person. Anybody have a suggestion that they want to put up there? You guys just want to see me just do something wild to them. That's fine too. I'm just giving you guys an opportunity in the chat to voice your opinion. What would you like to see? But you know, I also find it amazing when it's like, we trust your judgment how you want to proceed with this. And that's cool too. Because it's like, we know you never, you're not going to miss when it comes to this. And it's like, no, not really. I'm going to make sure it's something memorable. You know. I don't want to hear this song tonight. I'm not in the mood. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Only got 11 more minutes. There we go. All right. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. Whoops. I want everything to feel wrong in this. Like, why does this feel weird? And that's what I want. I want it to feel weird. So I'm gonna get that weird feeling in here. Hold on. There we go. Now, oh, that just feels funky and weird, and I'm glad. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now I'll go back. And let's see here. That's good where it's at. I'll come back later and do all that. Line work is fine. Yeah. That looks good. On to the next page. After we save. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys one more chance. We got the last 9 minutes for this picture, right? So, number put this is easy. Just type a 1 or a 2 in the chat, right? Number 1 for his, you know, little bit of special power, right? Or 2, we can just show his gun early. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I want to get the page set up. Okay, number 1, gun later for the Big Bang. Okay. Everybody feel good with number 1? Number 1 then. Cool. Thank you much. Alright. So, now since he's going to use a power, what do we want to do? Pull his arms off, crush his head, put his ass on. Well, no, we can't put his ass on his face. That's somebody else's power. Man, you pull all his body parts off. I mean, I could just, the sky's the limit now. So we only got one shot. He's got to use it, and then once he does this, then he's going to have more power. Let's see, what are we going to do? What can we do? First off, we got to do that hard flex of him putting the damn mask on. Right. mask on. I'm just going to just leave him with his face blank for a minute. But he's got it. That's the important thing. He's got it. He just doesn't have to use it right now. Yeah. There we go. Ah, shit. No. Damn it. Yeah. Ah. There, I'll just leave it there. Okay, well, I guess we're almost done with this. Shit, I'll just keep going with this. I'll just keep going with DB, man. There we go. And then we got a shoe. And we got his jeans and well, I guess we're about to say see you later to this cowboy. All right, so what do you want to do? How do you guys want to take them apart? We'll do one or two again. You want to pull them apart, number one, or number two? Do we want to crush them? Either way, pure cinema, right? I'll let you guys take a look at that. I'm going to grab something real quick. I need water. All right. Oh, Simonia's art book is here. Good to see you. Did you put 2-1? Which one? One or two? Look like you got a little confused there. Look like you wanted everything on the buffet. I'm gonna go with one. Is that what we have? Do we have one on the board? Give me two more people. Two more people. What you want? One or two? One or two? Pull apart or crush them? Pull apart or crush them? Pull apart like pulling a car apart. Crush them like just crush them. But that's silly though, right? I hope we all have a consistency of yes, since this is the master of the yes. This is the man. Damn. There we go. Oh man, he's got the wrinkled up skin. And you just get to see the indentions of where there used to be eye holes. Oh, let's take that back. Oh, despair. We want despair on his face. Because, you know, you gotta put that there. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go to the actual panel. Duh. Silly. There we are. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Swag. I don't even know what it would look like to lose an arm, but I mean, it look what I was thinking it would look like. Oh, that looks rough. Oh, let's bring that down some. I'm doing something wild and out of control over here.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Ugh. The whole bone taken out. Let's get in here. What's happening here? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, do the same consistency, right? Gotta do the same over here. Alright, this gnarly tissued leg. There you go. Do a little bit of that. Oh boy, we got some meat. Yay! Got meaty tissue in the leg, and oh man, he's looking terrible. And those jeans are really bad. Oh man, what am I gonna do? So he has the ability to bend time and space around him. He can also do different things like manipulate bodies. Uses a lot of the chaos element at his advantage. So things like this are not uncommon for him. Mister, that is. DB Man doesn't have anything like that. He just has that. Well, you'll see what he can do. I'm not going to give that away. He's an interesting character. I'll put it this way: he'll give Jason a run for his money. I'll tell you that. Now that's one. Oh yeah. Need to sever that string. Oh, great. There we go. Really sell that whole image of clothes being torn. Right? Some free going fabric. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There, right? Just pull everything apart, right? Pull apart man. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Looks good. Really assert dominance right there. Oh, I'm just gonna beat you up. No, I'm just gonna pull your body to pieces. I don't even have to fool with this silliness. I'm just gonna just pull your arms and legs off. What do you mean? And then this happens, right? There we go. All right. And now we can go to the next one. All right. Let's see. So, what do we have here?
To the cops, that's the motto.
There we go. Well, we got a man down. And then we got another man over here. Because if I remember this alley correctly, it's supposed to go something like this. So we got a leg here. Oh, that's a mess. There's that. And we got a leg over here.
Do it like that.
Okay.
Do it like this. Do it like that. Then do it like. Do it like that. Then do it like this. Do it like that. Then do it like. Do it like that. Then do it like this. Do it like. Then do it like this.
Yeah, so I went on ahead and just let him just take him completely out because, like, what's the point of, you know? So yeah, if this gets animated or when it does get animated, so it'll look like arms, legs, and then his torso will hit the whole ground. He's like, oh, and then his head just like Tetsuo Shima, just all over the wall, right? And it's gonna be slow. I don't want it fast either. I want it just to be like, and then just just real horrifying. Cause I want it to be. I want the emphasis of like, you know, the more that this happens with him, the worse it gets. You know, just wait until you see him teleport. That's a thing.
Do it like that. Then like this.
Come on. Let's see. Yeah, because that guy's knocked out now. What a mess he's gonna wake up to. what else. Oh. Wow. I have not found anything in the new stuff I got. Nothing? This might be one. You know, try to put in a mix and then it's just like, nope, I'm not going to play the new stuff. I'm like, you're dumb. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Yeah, I need that effect for that. Need some wind. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, that man had a terrible time. All right, let's get some wind so we can make that effect. Man, sorry, getting stopped up. Get some air effect in here. No. I need something that can actually be like chaos. Boy, oh, where'd I put it? This might work. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, not that. That's not it. That is not. There we go. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Oh, too much. There we go. I like that. That looks good. Let's see. Is there another pen? Ah, yeah. That one. Nope. Turn the two-side opaqueness down, turn that off, turn that up, and take that down. There we go. Nope. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Look at this whole picture now. Let's see what this looks like. I like it. I'm gonna go on and save that. All right, cool. It's got 2 pages sketched up. Not bad. Let's go on to page 5 then. All right. Let's see. I need to go to panel. Ah, here it is. Here he is. Here we go. You get to finally get to see DB Man. We're finally here. You know, well, you get to see him get created. Come on, give me something new. Give me something new. Ah, whatever. Okay. Man, everybody's been waiting for. So let's not disappoint, shall we? I gotta build the place where the calamity happened. There we are. There we are. Run, run, run. Except for your mind. You can lose your mind. You know, nope, I'm wrong. There we go.
I'm a drop in the ocean, just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams set in motion. I wanna
Cool.
go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain. I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel. Aiming for the sky. Yeah, I really thought we'd make it. Got my head in the clouds, but I can see the world from up here. From
this real quick. Ah, thank you very much. Yeah, you know, kind of have to make it make sense if you're going to start it, right? So I wanted it to make sense. So, new ones and new people in the regular ad ones will all know kind of a little bit of what's going on. Looks like he might get away. And he is steadily running. I like that. And yeah, one last one. Oh, well, look at that. Uh-oh. We are at the time. Dadgum. Well, at least we got a lot going on. And you get to see him before he had the googly eyes. There he is, running with the bags. Trying to get out of there. You know, he got the money. He's running. And, you know, he's happy, but I don't know for how long. Anyways, we are now on page, which page am I on? Page 5. Page 5 of the first issue of Mr. and DV Man. So I am quite pleased with that. So we are now done here. Oh boy, that man, good grief. That's something. And he just pulls all that into his body. And then he yanks that man's head off with the mask. Those two. Huh, what do you want? And he just yanks his shit right off. Yes, the classic duo, indeed. He just looks at the man and just says, I want that. And just pulls his whole everything off. I love it. I love it. And it gets worse from here. It just gets worse from here. You know, not worse in a bad way, but worse in a good way. Oh boy. And everything's beeping all at once. It must be time. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Mad Ones, for coming back. Thank you, new ones, for showing up. I would like to say I'm doing something a little bit different. I am changing my schedule. This is the big announcement because I didn't forget. Stayed on it, right? Stayed on it. So, here's what's going to happen. Still doing content on here. Still going to have content on here. It's just things are going to change a little bit. I'm only going to be streaming now on Sundays. That's the only day I'm going to stream. I'm not going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays anymore. But instead of me just coming on here on Sundays, I will be putting other content. I'll probably be doing shorts, involving with what we were working on, involving with the Madhouse, involving with the masterpiece. And you guys already got to see the first part of it. I have not showed the second part of it, but I've already got most of the coloring done, so that's going to be it. Plus, Cossack can come here. I'm going to do that picture as well, and I'll just throw different content out like that. So that'll be usually on Tuesdays. I'll probably have that out, and then on Thursdays, I will probably post another video, probably of something I hand draw. I thought about throwing something in the community, and I still might just throw the picture once I'm done, but you know. And then Sundays I will be here same time, 8 p.m. Central Time to 10, 8 to 10 still. So maybe this might work out a little bit better, because like I said, things are changing, and I think this will be good. I've been going hard consistently 3 times a week streaming for 5 years. I think I'm okay to get to a point where I can just do it on Sundays. And I think you guys enjoy it, and you'll enjoy it. And if something changes and I'm able to do it some other place, like, I don't know, Patreon, because that's where all this, see, the funny thing is I'm doing this content right now here, like I mentioned before. I'm starting this, getting this all started. That's really what the time is being shifted over to, is because I'm doing some of that too. So I have to divvy up some of my time to be able to do both. So that's what's going on there. So if you want to support the comics where these get published and things like that, once I have more information and basically get the first ones to be able to put on there to show what we're working on, if you want to follow that content over there, that's where we'll do that over there. Other than that, I'll be doing other stuff over here in the next couple of months after I get these done to showcase there. But I will probably be working on a different comic. I'll probably be doing other kinds of things too, and other little short things, and still painting and things like that. But yeah, figured I would tell you that. I will rechange everything on the main page, so that way everybody will be up to speed, and they'll be on the on our channel, or on the channel, for everyone to know. So I thank you, Matt, once for being here. Let me see, what is the motivational word of the day? You gotta think that, because I do that too. I'm trying to uplift people, you know, one mad person at a time. So I think the only thing I can say is keep doing the best you can. You're doing pretty good for the state that the world's in, and you're doing quite well that you haven't lost your mind, considering the state that the world's in. You know, careful with the news. Careful what you're doing outside, because now there's cameras all over the place, worse than we had before. And do not become paranoid, regardless of how bad it gets. That's how they win. I don't know. I feel like that's important now. Keep your mind. Don't get caught up in the shit. Don't lose yourself. Don't get lost. Listen to information, but don't get a whole bunch of disinformation. Don't get lost in that. Be careful. I don't know. And watch out for people. Be kind. Try to be nice to people at least a little bit. I know it's hard to, but if not for anybody else, at least for yourself, so that way you don't run into stress and I have to put you in a hug coat. So, anyways, I will see you all next Sunday. All right. Well, stay mad, embrace the madness. I have some cool content coming up. I got a lot of videos, a lot of stuff I've done, so you won't be left empty-handed. All right. Till next time, stay mad.